is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace in 41, brought to Moulton, Alabama, and given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married to Childers. Both twins, Peggy and Carl, were dead, and they gave me that name, and I grew up thinking that was my name. It was a hellhole, pigsty, near what became, well, it's near Huntsville, NASA, Redstone Arsenal, all that, which really didn't exist back then. The command center did, but NASA and Marshall Space Flight Center did. Uh, it was revved up in early 50s. So anyway, there's a point to all this. If you want to go back, and I just put up, I'm going to put up, well, if I can, if I'm allowed to, uh, two videos. So this will be the third, and this is 21st of May of 2014. Um, this is all political, and I'm just so I don't lose you. I wrote a book on mind control, and Larry Flint was shot. The person was programmed to shoot him in Lawrenceville, Georgia, in March the 6th, on March the 6th of 78, and I was doing the book. And the person programmed, and it killed his attorney. They didn't say anything in the movie about this. I was flown out there in October of 83 when one of the doctors, Larry McDonald, he does mention that here, Larry McDonald, that I knew who was responsible for his shooting. He said this, and he says in this endorsement that they made a pauper out of me, and I'll add they made a beggar out of me. Now, this was in the issue of Hustler, April of 84. Now then, I keep remembering what he said to me the last time I was out there, and I've never seen him again. And by the way, they locked him up in Butner, North Carolina, federal, took his power of attorney and tortured him with psychotic drugs. His wife Althea died under strange circumstances, and really, when you consider mind controls being used in it, and you can the person or agency like MK Ultra, FBI, a whole bunch of people use it now. Corporations mind control. So what's going on with these satellites? And if you say anything to a doctor, if you knew you'd been given mind control, were under the influence of it, they'd lock you up because they're afraid of it. If a doctor can't tell the difference, something's wrong. They can modify your behavior, your decision making, make you commit suicide, and it's murder by mind control. So I could keep going, but I put this on other tapes, and this is one of them. The Boston bombing. I got this right here in my hands. So I wanted to get to this other real quick. This is this young fella killed himself. The Sandy Hook. But there's a lot more, the Tucson, Arizona, and all those with Gabby Gifford, and her husband was twin, Mark and Kelly, and Scott Kelly, both astronauts. So anyway, I'm getting away from it. I wanted to read this. I put what's happened to me in '86. I was just totally thrown out again. On the side of the road, you could say, and I ended up in Roanoke, Virginia in '86, October. And I actually lived on Appalachian Trail and froze in the winter and starved, and people are afraid of it. First of all, before I had antifreeze put in me after I'd done the book, got a letter from the FBI June the 23rd of '79. Antifreeze that should have killed me, April the 1st of '80. I was illegally taken across the state line and ended up passing a background check by Sheriff Patterson of Madison County, Huntsville, Alabama, and the district attorney. I went to work for him, Fred Simpson. I'm giving you just a little background there that I've given in other videos, but I can't get them on. This one only lasts for about 10 minutes. They've used my illness. I'm allergic to chemicals, and you inhale chemicals, and the only way, there's no cure, is for you to get away from the chemical you're allergic to. So what happens when you're in enclosure, like your tent, for instance, or this apartment I'm in right now, which, by the way, looks better than what I've had. um, but there's nothing funny. I laugh because it's so hideous and ludicrous, all of it. But anyway, you have to get away from it. If someone's deliberately, like they've done me, uh, because law enforcement is telling them. I wrote the book. All this happened. I ran in a political campaign. Then I found out about my kidnapping in '83, and yes, the Brits told me. And that I put this on other tapes, who my parents are, and it's because of the illegal takedown of my father and my kidnapping that allowed my uncle George the Sixth, who's illegal, to sign treaties back in from 36 to 46 that allowed the United States to put the military bases all over Great Britain and, in essence, use the Brits as a launching pad for global takeover and hold them hostage. And here I am, Victoria II hostage. So this is political, and this is the media won't tell anything about it because the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, the Illuminati, New World Order. And by the way, Obama is part of it. I guess all the presidents here were, maybe not Jimmy Carter. And here I go. I was going to put this. I took a video yesterday, and it didn't go up. It was blocked. It keeps saying pending, and I actually did put it up on Gmail, Google Plus. Excuse me. This is in the morning after what they did out there yesterday. So if I'm babbling a little bit, hang in there with me. But anyway, I couldn't get it up on Facebook, these two, and they do go up. What happened, I got this letter, and this is totally political. She came around, Monday was a week ago, or Tuesday, and told me I had to leave. And told me she'd give me a letter, and that I would be allowed to stay till tomorrow, which is Thursday. Now that I only got this letter stuck in my door, which I repeatedly asked for, and I don't know how legal it is. They rent by the night or the week or the month, and the woman was here 2 years. That this apartment that I moved into, it's a studio. Anyway, here's the letter real quick. I'm going to finish it, and let me say this was given to me Monday through the door, and yesterday all this noise is going on, and I look out, and there's a man with goggles and this big spray hose that's taking up the top part layers of the sidewalk, which is right outside my door, and air conditioning is right there. Now, there's only 2 units on this side, so there's not much way other than mowing the grass out there and putting revving it up and down, and the gas blowers, they can get to me if you cut out them coming in the once a week and using chemicals and they're illegal to use, that just about kill me. My immune system, and now have shingles that developed from the stress. The doctor told me my immune system was already low, so that's all they had to do was stop what they're doing to me. They're being told to do using the chemicals, and it's done at such a high level. But anyway, I went out and got a video of him doing it, and heard what he said. And now they're going to come back and varnish it. So, they need for me to get out just like they always have. But here's the letter I didn't get to read, and I'm not going to here, so I put it. They're trying to say OSHA, the government, that do not intend to, and they do not intend to change any corporate policies. So saying it would be in everybody's best interest for you to find alternate housing that would be better suited to your needs. You will be allowed, listen to this, to pay for 1 more week, which will make your checkout date Thursday, May the 22nd, 2014, by 11 a.m. Debbie McKay. I asked her, now that's tomorrow, and I'm 75 years old, and this has been ongoing, believe me. I called her last night, and I said, Debbie, I can't find anything this is Memorial Day weekend. I haven't been able to find anything. What are you going to do? Are you going to refuse my money tomorrow?